And we are starting. What's going on with everybody? It is your boy, Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Green Dungeon, getting into your real raw rugged. And usually, I let the people on the other line introduce themselves, but not only is this the first interview I'm doing in 2024, this is a very special interview. So, I have to introduce both of these people. One other person, I didn't even know who was going to be here, but I am glad so I'm going to start with him. Man on the right that you see with the purple hoodie on, man. This nigga here. So my favorite producer of all time is Alchemist. That's like my goat personally. Listen to some of these beats. You got your own swag, but I'm damn near. But nigga, is this nigga Alchemist on this bitch? You know what I'm saying? Not that your beat sound like Alchemist, but just the greatness of the way that you flipping certain samples. It's just so beautiful. And if you had anything to do with what I'm finna say, the transitions of the beats, they're so seamless. It like the last album, great beats, but the transitions on these is just like they go so perfectly. So the man we on the right is the man himself, Raphy, man. I'm glad you're here, man. I really
Hey man,
appreciate you, my boy.
thank you for having me, brother. Appreciate you, bro.
And the man we got on my left, this man has inspired me. This is how you know I love this nigga. He's inspired me to rap twice. I don't rap. Like I don't have the influence. I don't really care to do it anymore. The first time you inspired me was when I heard you rap over the whack jumper beat, and I did some shit over that. What I said, I remember I said some shit. I said, if Jesus take the wheel, I'm doing a drive by with the ratchet. You know, you had me talking crazy on there. You had
Oh,
me
you was
talking.
going, you was going
You
nuts.
you had me talking crazy on
You was
there.
going nuts.
Even before that, before I even heard that, I'm just like, bro, this type of rapping is not easy to do because not only can you do the funny bars, you could do punchlines, metaphors, you could do some shit like Mama was a dope fiend. That's like, nigga, this is one of the best songs, best rap songs that I've heard in this decade. You know what I'm saying? So you could be serious, you could be funny, and then you come back with my stories got stories. And this nigga influenced me to rap a second time. Nobody make me influence me to rap, man. This nigga came back a
Hey,
second
you on
time
the
and influenced
remix,
me to
nigga.
rap.
Nigga, you on the remix.
Hey, you might hear your boy the remix. And with that being
That nigga
said,
A
man,
baby.
with that being said, before we get too far into this, on the left we got Bruiser Wolf, man. Glad to have you here, my boy.
My nigga, man. You know, I'm glad to be here. I got ready for you this time, nigga. Last time, like, we had a great interview. Someone give me some Douce, give me some weed, be at the studio. I dropped the kids ain't at school today, so I just got up early and came and, like, get ready for my dog. We gonna have a hell of an interview.
Hey, man, how y'all? I
Glad to be
appreciate that.
here, dog.
I appreciate
You
that,
my
man.
nigga. I should have been in Jacksonville, real talk.
Hey, man, next one gonna be in
From the
Jacks.
bottom.
Next one gonna be in Jacksonville, man. How y'all boys doing today, though?
Man, blessed, man. We good. Just cold as hell, but we good.
Yeah, it's cold as hell.
Well, I am
It's 6 below.
6 below. What it is down here? It is 70 degrees. So it's,
Yeah. See, we don't even
The
know what
life.
that's
Niggas
like.
living the life.
Yeah, it's brick outside, man.
Niggas chilling.
bro, how do y'all
Niggas
like?
is
I always equate like cold weather with like white people weather. Like that's not like the black man weather at all. Like I don't know how y'all deal with that. That is something serious.
It's only like what, 2 months?
Nah, I mean, it used to, like growing up, it used to snow through the whole winter. Now it's like we get like a couple bad snow days, and it's just fucking sunny and cold as shit. Sunny and like negative all day with wind chill going crazy on us.
I used to love the winter though, cause the police wouldn't fuck with you in the snow. Like you can hustle in the snow, they ain't trying to pull niggas over and shit. I liked it in the snow and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like how other people drive and shit.
Nah, I mean every first snowfall, no one knows how to drive. No one knows how to drive.
Oh
They
yeah,
figure it
niggas
out.
can't drive down here in sunny weather. So if it snowed, boy, niggas would be acting a fool. I couldn't even imagine how it'd be in the snow. So
It's terrible, nigga. It's the way you gotta drive. You can't hit the gas. You can't be, kind of gotta let that bitch float through the tracks on the freeway. You gotta drive extra slow. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no driving fast.
I don't know if niggas.
Crash. There are hella accidents just Friday. Shit.
But that's leaving what I'm finna say. I don't know if this is a Florida thing or niggas everywhere think this, but hood niggas in Florida swear they're like NASCAR drivers. Niggas think they're the best driver of all time. But nigga be like, nigga take pride in that. I don't. Is that a thing? Do niggas do that like in Michigan? Like hood niggas think they like Jeff Gordon? Like do niggas think they're the best driver of all time?
Oh no, niggas will get tired. Like niggas don't like sitting behind nobody too long. They gonna try to pass you and shit. But you know, even in this weather, niggas be acting crazy. And little ass cars. I got a big ass truck. These niggas trying to drive past me and shit fast. I be like, go ahead.
S-
Fuck it.
Niggas are crazy. And what else is crazy is this album, bro. This album is nuts, my nigga.
Niggas definitely crazy, G.
Niggas is definitely crazy. But this album, my nigga, I don't even know where to start. Like, so like I said, starting from I I had heard a song that you sent me last year. I think that was 2023. How long you been working on this?
Shit about shit. We've been working on this shit probably like maybe 4 months after Dope Game Stupid drop. Like we was already like a lot of shit went into. We thought the shit was about to pop right after Dope Game Stupid. We thinking we going on tour this month, next month.
Yeah, pandemic was just a little longer than we expected.
Yeah, pandemic kind of fucked it up. So, and a lot of shit we was waiting on and it just didn't work out. But we've been working on this shit for about 2.5 years, 2 years for sure, for real. Like shit been in, and that's all new shit. I guess more shit. It's so much more music. It's another album we thought possibly, but it's the one we picked. We picked with Andrew and shit.
Like I was first of all, shout out to that before I even get to that. How did you and Andrew Barber connect?
I think it's breaking up.
Can you hear me? I'm good.
Is that us?
Yeah, say it again, bro.
You hear me? I'm
It's
good. You
breaking
hear
up.
me?
Yeah.
Got you. I said, how did you and Andrew connect? How did you and Andrew Barber connect?
Andrew has already been tight with Bruiser Brigade. Danny, a good friend of his, and they did, it was cool back in the day or whatever. And I met him at Pitchfork. Um, he always supported my music from day one. I guess, Danny believed in him and let him hear the music first, and he always vibed with it. But I met him at Pitchfork, man. I felt like I was with one of my cousins and shit. And we were just kicking it, chilling, and we kept in touch, and then my man BMO told me to you need to reach out to Andrew Barber. Danny was saying that too, like Andrew would be good for you or whatever, and to represent you. And I hit him up. He wasn't really, he was like a real goat. He wasn't really trying to do shit. Like, man, I'm happy with doing stuff. I'm doing it, but he believed in me, and he hit me back and had a situation with the Orchard, and it's just, man, good business, a good friend, man. Cleaned my shit all up, man. Dotted my I's and crossed my T's. He's a good friend of mine and one of my partners, you know what I'm saying? Fake Short Drive, man. Salute Andrew Barber for sure.
Thanks.
No, shout out to him. And like I said, what a hell of an introduction for y'all to come out with this album, because it's like I said, this album is crazy. And just from off the, like, I waited at 12 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm gonna stay up. I need to hear this as soon as this bitch drop. You feel me? I need to hear this as soon as this thing drop. And
My nigga.
the first song, like I was saying, the Harry Fraud beat, my first time hearing that sample that he used was on a Haji Beats like mixtape a long time ago, and that was my first time hearing that sample. Then I heard it on yours. It sounds completely different, and the way that you rapping over that, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is gonna be one of the ones. This nigga in a crazy pocket. You know what I'm saying? And before I even keep going with the songs on the album, last time we did an interview, I kind of like reviewed every track. I didn't have a lot of time to do that, so I just wrote down a bunch of bars that I just want to say to you that are just, they're stupid, bro. It's like, what's up with this nigga, man? Bro, you said, what you say, bro? Nigga say, math taught me you can make higher numbers with these squares. Crazy. They said me and the white girls was more than friends. I had the white girl doing hot yoga. We needed flexibility to meet our quota. I love Naughty by Nature, but I ain't down with OPP. Crazy. I was really Aaron with the 12. I still remember how that Lambo failed. Crazy. Nigga said, nigga was talking in circles like Alcohol Anonymous. You an actor on a set. You an actor. Everything you do is on a set. Crazy.
Yeah.
What you said? I was fathering the white. I'm a girl dad. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And that was one thing that I really focused on was the bars last time. You know what? I feel like you outdid yourself.
And you know what? I was worried about that. Like, when any nigga come, I don't care. People love Dope Game Stupid. I was thinking, like, man, with so many fucking bars on Dope Game Stupid, bro, I'm like, how I'm gonna top this shit? So what I just did was make sure I said bars, certain songs like Skywalking and Looney Tunes. You know, I wanted the bar. That was for my fans that love the bars. You know what I'm saying? But I really was really on some hook shit this album. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was finna say
Not
that. I was finna say
like
that. Yes.
you know where that come from. People don't. I'm gonna go on and say it. He probably don't want me to say, it, but this is the truth. Like I look at what people think. I'm a coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a motherfucking audible, or I listening to like I really pay attention to with Pitchfork. I listen to I really care. If I'm sitting back and I'm like motherfucking one of the best players, I'm watching ESPN. You know, I'm watching Pitchfork. Fatano. You know what I'm saying? Fatano was like, he's different. It's one of his, it's obviously his voice is different, but I want to hear like a vibe, and he was basically saying some shit that me and him already thought of. Like we need, more hooks and stuff like that. And that's where that shit come from. Me listening to the fans, me listening to the great writers and, people that critique the albums.
That's literally what I was finna say. I was finna say we talked about so much of the bars the last album, but the hooks on this, my nigga, that damn near might have stole the show. You feel me? Because I would say
Yeah.
on Dope Game Stupid, my favorite hook had to been that you just wanna use me. I'm
Yeah.
all used up. I'm something like that.
Live, this is
Hey,
live.
Bitch, I'm dope.
hey,
Live.
that is a
Live.
crazy hook.
I'm dope.
Crazy. But then with this, I feel like your hook game went up 10 times, bro. Like something like freaking holla at your mans. Like that's one of them hooks that like shouldn't be stuck in my head the way it is. That holla at your mans, holla at your mans. I mean if you can. Holla.
You know what?
Crazy.
That's crazy. Holla at your mans, bro. I'm in the basement living at the studio, and all the homies upstairs making all this fucking noise. Shout out to BMO, Bacharach, Triple Black, but for real though, BMO and Bacharach, they got that's they hook kind of. But I just came and made it the way it's supposed to be and polished it up. But them niggas, I'm downstairs chilling, smoking. And I keep hearing this shit over and over and over again. I'm like, what is these niggas? They hide them up. Wolf! Wolf! They yelling. I come up there, I'm like, I hear this shit. Holla at you, man. Holla at your man. They don't even know what I'm thinking and shit. And then I'm like, damn, holla at your mans. And I'm like, damn, I remember stepping in the game and really needing people to call my phone so I can move this shit. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. I got it. So, and I learned from the game with the boy, you had to be quick. So that's how I started the flow off with, like a doctor delivering a baby. Most important in the operation, deliver the boy. Premature, no complications. We don't like to keep them waiting. The block, you know what I'm saying? The block ovulate. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like being at the Bruiser house, man. Sometimes, man, you get some shit, man. And you just be like, damn, them niggas gave me one. But shout out to BMO and Bacharach. I went on and, put my sauce on it.
And then one of my other favorite duos outside of you and Raphy is you and Fat Ray. That this is for the G's, this is for the hustler, this is for the cheese, and the customers. That hook is great. Like you were shooting, you we doing sports references. You were shooting 100% from the field with hooks. Like it's
And
crazy.
that's crazy. Them nigga Raphy just played that motherfucking beat right there on the spot. I just start fucking with it, and Fat Ray, as soon as Fat Ray hears some shit, he ready. Like, oh shit. That's it right there. This is for the G's. This is for the hustlers. And, it was just really homage to Snoop. It was just the OGs that, made this particular taste of music that we all love and live, as a part of the culture. So that's how we tapped in. And Ray bodied it. Every time me and him on some shit, the chemistry is so good.
And one of the things about your versatility, because the song I'm finna say don't sound like none of the two songs we just talked about, is that I was taught to sell a brick. Like that hook is crazy, but it don't sound nothing like the other hooks. And it's like, damn, this nigga's really. I could tell you really studied, and you was really like, okay, if niggas said I need more hooks, I'm gonna go in the lab and really try to not only be a better hook writer, but be versatile with the way that I deliver hooks, and all the hooks don't sound the same because holla at your mans don't sound nothing
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And that's that. All that shit come from kind of the universe to feel like that song I did with Trinidad. I was talk to her, which I sent to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. I was really in the game, trying to hustle. Then I tried to pimp, and it just didn't go together. You know what I'm saying? But I was like my granddaddy. My granddaddy was a fucking pimp. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth of it. You know what I'm saying? I just never could get both of them. They didn't both to me and go together. I couldn't really do. I was a better hustler than pimping and shit. So that's where that song really came from. And, it really vibed out, and I really wanted people to move. That dude that made that song, shout out to Wiz, kid, he made dog food. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of my Detroit songs. You know what I'm saying? That's how I wanted to cater to my city as well, and also be on my hip hop shit, my hip hop underground shit too. You know?
It's funny because, as you said, I could tell you got like Detroit influences, like when I listen to you. But like you say, it's like you can like you're so versatile because like I'm like, damn, it sounds some Detroit shit. But on the other hand, I'm a fan of Rap Ferreira, and it's like y'all sound like y'all cut from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like if it's the same cloth, but
That
y'all
is my nigga.
that nigga's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I could hear both
That
of y'all.
nigga got bars. That nigga crazy. I got he's so real, dog. He a real ass man nigga. Always tap in, and I supposed to been worked with him. That's one nigga I definitely should have been worked with. He's so real, he's so cool. He support my shit. I support his shit. That's a real nigga. Me and him about to put some shit down. I'm gonna make it a priority. There's certain niggas that's just dope. You gotta fuck with, and then he a real nigga. So I fuck with him.
Now shout
Right.
out to Rap Ferreira. That's when I dropped my verse over your song. I commented, was like, bro, I need your approval on this. You know what I'm saying? How I do, because that's a nigga that's, you know what I'm saying, really putting them words together. So yeah, and speaking of putting them
Yeah.
and speaking of putting them words together, I have to go to my favorite song, which is Looney Tunes, because I don't know why you when we got on the phone, the first thing you said was, Eric, why you did that to that song? Why you did that to this song, bro? Why you did that to Looney Tunes, bro? Looney Tunes, what that nigga say? Even dinosaurs want to try Ceratops. What? What? That's crazy. That is so hard, man. Like, like you said,
I was just saying, I was in that bag, man. I was in
man.
that motherfucking bag. I ain't want to do nothing but do punchlines. I was with Dag. Shout out to Dag. He made the beat. Y'all creates was Yara was in town. Y'all creates a female dope rapper and shit from LA or whatever. And she was here. We did some shit. I don't know if you got that song, The Illest, and we was all doing a session. It was all his beats and shit. She just had me motivated. I'm like, I'm about to spit, bro. Just like, and we cut that shit right there. And I just was like, I'm gonna just cut loose on punchlines. Like, fuck it. This is a Looney Tune.
What was the bar about? What was the bar about going back to the old school, like it's a homecoming? Crazy. Crazy. How do you?
Yeah,
How do are you one of those people? Because like I said, I'm not a rapper, even though I do it sometimes. Like when I just be going through life and I can see something and I'm like, let me write this line down in my notes. Are you one of those type of people? Like, do you ever get influenced like watching TV? Like, let me write that down so I don't forget about it.
that's all I do every day. That's all I do all the time. Some of that shit, I'd have to erase a lot of shit. Should be corny because I be trying to stretch it, but everything I see, I'm like, right now, nigga, from the bonnet, everything I'm watching this screen, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna think of something, I'm gonna just write it down if it's dope all the time. If I'm quiet, I'm thinking about music. Shit is paying me now. I gotta do it. So I used to do it for fun. So it's just, I got a shitload of notes, shitload of shit I jot down, and the hooks come from the soul. The hooks sometimes come from bars, but come from the soul. And then you put them together with the notes. You compare your thesis with the bars,
Where would you say you get
that
your
you jot down all day. I'm jotting them down.
Where would you say you get your most inspiration from? Like from the bars.
Um, uh, Probably failures in life. shit that everybody fuck up. You know, the wrong. Uh, them where the good bars come from, but far as fun and having fun, it's just current events. You know what I'm saying? It's current events. That's what I would say.
I think on the last album you said you had the boy in a balloon as a gender reveal, or the girl interview. That's
That's a, that's a gender reveal.
crazy, man. Raphy, when you record,
Crazy. That's because I was going through so much shit, going to baby showers and shit. I came up with that bitch at a baby shower. I was on my boy and girl shit.
when you're recording
I'm
this,
getting away from that shit though. I'm tired of rapping about dope bars. It's fire, but it's so many more bars you can rap. It's so many more. It's female bars. It's world bars. Shit about man. There's so much shit to rap about being poor, about being rich, all kind of shit. So I went to France. I went to Paris last year. I was chilling with Chili Gonzalez. I got so much shit to rap about. Like I lost my father and shit. It's more shit to rap about than praising the dope game or the down pits of the dope game. But it is fire too, because niggas got to do what they got to do.
no, like you said, first of all, sorry to hear about your father, of course. And I feel like that really proves because, like I said, Mama was a dope fiend. It's not really any praisey, of course, like any dope in that song or anything like that. That's just a real, like, honest, like almost like a Dear Mama type song or whatever. And that really, like, I think that goes back
Yeah,
to that kind of goes back to like the overarching, I guess, point of this interview is that you're very versatile because you can make like a fun, silly, dope song or whatever, but then make something like that, which was
yeah.
like super powerful to me.
You know what's so crazy? Not to cut you off. It's so crazy about Mama was a dope fiend. Like the basic ear would look like, oh shit, his mama was a dope fiend, a crackhead or whatever. But a real nigga from where we walk from, I know I was saying I love my mama no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if she was, but it was really that damn. She loved me so much. I'm just not figuring out. That's what the fuck she was on. I didn't heard stories and woo woo woo, but you know, I can relate that from some real shit. It don't have to be basic. Oh, my mama was a dope fiend. Even when Pac did his song "Dear Mama," he expressed that, and he expressed that he had to force money in her purse. He what he wanted to do. That was his personal. And that's what it was with me, with my mama. I love my mama. I said before I even started rapping. Uh, you know, that was real though. That was just some shit I felt. We was in the zone, man. That nigga Knowledge sent that beat, man. Knowledge beat be making me go crazy, man. This nigga working on something too. Yeah, man. You gotta come with your personal. This shit ain't all about glamorizing shit, man. You know what I mean? But that's the way we come with it. That's our feel on shit.
So I got a question about that because, like I said, that song is much different from like I said, just like a song where it's kind of like a silly song or song you a lot of funny bars or whatever. Is that more difficult to write, or did that come more easier to write compared to the non serious songs? Like that was Mama Dope Fiend, was that a more difficult song to write, or was that easier?
It was easier to write, like actual to write, but to actual like nigga, it's hard for me. I cried recording it. I cried writing it. I cried performing it. It's hard to perform. Sometimes I stay away from that motherfucker. Like, now he's gonna fuck up the show. But real talk, I'm gonna start doing it more. And if I can't control my emotions, I just can't. Maybe that's the art of it. But hell yeah, it was hard to do, but it was easy to write, like because it was just my experiences. And but to perform and to it's pretty tough to do. 'Cause that's what this shit about, performing, bro. All this shit about performing. That's what I'm still learning from Danny and shit and the great ones.
What's the most difficult song to perform? Not in the sense where like your emotions may take over, but maybe it's like you're saying a lot of words. It takes a lot of breath control.
Mama was a dolphin. Yeah, that's the toughest one. But far as a lot of words. I can't fucking get Syndicate right. They forced Syndicate on me. Syndicate from Dope Game
Yeah.
Syndicate with JUS. I be wanting to do it so bad, just a motherfucker, man. It was the last song I recorded. You know, it was something they didn't give a fuck. They was being stubborn. When you doing this motherfucking song, we don't give a fuck. I'm like, I ain't doing
That was like the first beat I gave. That was like the first beat I gave him. Like, you have to do this.
And it was dope.
And he tried to avoid that like
that
the
was the
plague,
very
man.
first beat. I'm like, man, give me this one. Give me that one. Give me White as Rain. Give me I'm an Instrument right now.
See, a lot of what people don't see off camera, Raphy is a necessary nigga, man. He's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? He making sure everything is straight. We talking about shit. He like, hey, this we ain't recording, right? I'm like, yeah. Like he making sure everything is straight. You need a nigga like this, and it sounds like he's somebody who will push you as well. You know what I'm saying? If you get a little too comfortable, he might give you some shit that'll push your pin or whatever. So you need people like this. So once again, I thank you for being by this man's side, man, for sure.
He a G dog for real, bro. Like I just like when I first started coming to the Bruiser house, bro. Just thinking about I'm paying for everything, studio time, videos. This nigga Fat Ray walked me in this bitch with this genius ass psycho looking motherfucker, and I come in and I'm like, damn, they let me record. I keep recording. I'm like, damn, I do another one. I keep coming. I'm getting money. I'm like, huh, bro. I pull out some bread, try to give Raphy the money. I'm like, man, thanks. But, you know, he like, no, man. Come back tomorrow. I'll make some more of that shit. I'm like, damn, these niggas with it. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga been with me every step of the way with beats. I told you he wasn't even supposed to make. Me and Brown was on some other shit trying to pick different producers, and he fought through like a warrior, man. Like even when I wasn't recording his beats, or you know, we was focused on other shit. We was flying to Texas and shit. He was right there. Motherfucking the videos, we was struggling on the video. He got Zig. Shout out to Zig, man. Came through and shot the video for Two Bad Bitches. Man, dog, this nigga been there, dog. That's why you see that executive tag on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He did. It ain't no mystery. He did the whole dope game stupid, except for that one with Mama Was a Dope Fiend. Then he come back and do 70% of this album. So, you know, man, I gotta give my man his flowers right now.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? It's my nigga.
Thank
so,
you. My brother right here, dog.
Is on. We on the up. So,
yeah.
You know.
Nah.
That nigga is a crazy motherfucker too.
Passionate, man. Very passionate.
No, Bruiser up for real.
Nah, for real, he definitely deserve all the praise. But with all that said, I am mad at both of y'all niggas, man, because y'all did one thing on here that I did not like, man. Waiting in the lobby should not be 1 minute, bro. That should be a goddamn 4-minute song, bro. That beat. Year just started, obviously. We just early in January. That's my beat of the year. By far, that's my beat of the year. Waiting in the lobby with my little boy, my bundle of joy. I used to bought him a
this
toy.
This nigga said that shit too. That's how. See, this what I be talking about. I be loving this constructive shit. Like he said it. Like you don't want to do another verse. You sure? Like he nigga tell me this shit for a long ass time. So just on the strength of that, and you saying that, we gonna make that a theme. So the next one we gonna tell shit how it's going. How life going right now with that. You know what I'm saying? On some deluxe shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, dog, I be listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some coach shit. I'm checking the Audible shit. You right. That shit should have been longer. Fuck. But fuck it. Salute, man. Waiting in the lobby. Yeah. Shit.
Amazing song regardless. I need to know, Raphy, I need to know, like, you're kind of like, can you take us, like, a breakdown of you making that beat? Did the sample come first? Were you making the you know what I'm saying? Like, how did that happen?
I found the sample, and then, I don't know, just hanging out in my house, just, because I made that shit a long time ago. Like, I made that, like, 2017, 2018, a minute ago. It was really for a beat, for that beat tape I put out last year, or 2 years ago now. You Could Have a Piece of My Soul for a Low. But before I was going to put that out back in 2018, and then, but really just found the sample, and then, was just chopping it up and messed with it until I got to there. You know, there's never really a plan. It's just I know I want to use something, and then I just play around till I'm satisfied. I feel like none of my beats I ever really done till I bounce them. And even then, I might go back and edit shit. Like, you might rap to it, and then, like, what might rap to it, I'm about to add some shit later. You know, like, because I guess I hear something different, you know what I'm saying?
So one thing about that, which I find so interesting, I don't know if you even remember because you said you did it so long ago, but, like, a lot of songs with, like, let's take, like, Old Boy with Cameron and Jewels. I love that song. But, like, it only samples one part. Oh, boy, that sample that you did throughout it, you're like progressing the sample and taking different parts from the sample and flipping it throughout the beat, because like the first part of the song don't sound like the second half of the song because you're using more parts of the sample. So like
Yeah.
what made you keep going on and not just stop at the very beginning and use more parts of that song?
Just how I was arranging it. I just started, like, I knew the parts, like, so I literally was just layering different parts and making sure everything fit and was like the right pitch and the right, like, just tempo, I guess. Because I don't really, the way I make beats, I don't really be believing in tempo, and like, it sounds crazy, but like, unless I show you how I do it, then it doesn't make sense, but it won't make sense. But yeah, just making sure everything was like fit on top of each other the right way. Because I just layered different parts and was just manipulating the sound, just so everything could fit, so it didn't sound like it was too jumbled.
Before you actually start producing, did you have a background in music at all, like any instruments?
Uh, no, I played like violin fifth grade for like a year, but that was some nonsense. That wasn't anything too serious. And then that's as far as that. I've always just been a fan, listening to music and all that. And then I bumped into Skywalker, Black Noise, Dream Beach, Caleb Stone, Ji Hoon, Jonah Baseball, Little Skinny, Mega Blown, and those are the homies. And then they inspired me, told me I can make beats and shit, and then I just went from there.
Would you ever pick up the violin again?
Nah, never.
Why not?
Oh, when I did it, I thought I liked it at that time, and I really didn't. I No, so nah, not really. I like the violin as an instrument, the sound of it and all that, but like playing it, nah, that wasn't for me.
I feel that. I played guitar when I was in fifth grade. I was a nigga. I'll never forget this. I went. It was this old white man. He was. I went to this thing called Music Time. He taught me how to play the guitar or whatever, and he could tell I wasn't practicing at home. So he was like, "All right, how about this? You're not reading the book at all. So bring me songs that you want to play on guitar." Once again, I am a
Okay.
complete nigga. I come back up there. I'm showing this nigga like Boosie and Webby songs. I'm like, hey, bro, can I play the Boosie song on guitar? It ain't no guitar in these Boosie Webby songs. He trying to find the rhythm of the shit or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I probably need to stop this, man. This is
Hey,
completely unreal.
I see. Maybe if I was doing that with violin, maybe I might have been like more inspired. But we're not doing that. We were doing like classical shit and like stuff I never even heard of, and whatever. And I'm just like, all right, it's like some school shit. So I felt like it was work. So I don't think that's why I don't think I enjoyed it as much. Where like what I'm doing now is even for I was doing this as a hobby before I even started getting like serious. So I don't so I was just doing it for fun, and so it's crazy that people fucking with it and it's going off. So yeah, I loved it.
Wait, I don't think I ever asked you. How did y'all meet? How did y'all two meet?
Fat Ray,
Fat Ray walked me in here. We did Old Faithful.
Old Faithful. That was the first record, yeah. And then he
It was
went.
a dog for it. Was dog
No, no,
for
no, no, no. It was Old Faithful. That's how I first. And then he went crazy. Like all right, the first verse that he actually cut, Old Faithful, he went nuts. But it was just like too long. He went on for like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, just going nuts. I was like, yo, this is fire. But like, we need like a 16, bro. And then after he did that, he left. I'm talking around. I'm like, yo, your man's Wolf. Like when we finish Santa Barbara, we gotta do like you and him gotta do an EP or something. And then he started coming over here to record. And then he did Dog Food, and then I was just like, bro, come on, like, just keep coming. Like, this shit's crazy. Like, I don't care about nothing. Just come on.
I tried to pay the nigga. He ain't take no money.
Too sweet. It was too sweet.
Yeah, we made dope games too.
Too sweet, bro. Like, how can I charge for that? That was too sweet, man. Come on.
Yeah, we did this one, dog.
So you just said something I didn't even realize. I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at the track list for Santa Barbara, and you produced probably my favorite beat on here, which is it seems like a common theme when you're on a nigga album, which is crazy, man. That bar smithing off safety is crazy. Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Shout out to you, dog. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout
Thank you,
out to
man.
you, man. Um, but yeah, like I said, this album, this My Stories Got Stories. How did you? What made you come with that name? My Stories Got Stories.
On some 100 shit, I was doing this song, My Story Got Stories. But it wasn't even called My Stories Got Stories. I just said it in a hard ass bar. And I'm like, my stories got stories. It's levels to this. Fuck the world, I'll never get snipped. You lie about your bezel and embellish and shit. No, but I really always talk to one of my closest friends. Shout out to AY. You know, you got people behind the scene that play big parts. You know what I'm saying? He like my fine comb. I hit him. I got when I make some shit like art. You know, I send it to him. I'm like, man, dog, tell me what you think about this. I just be wanting some feedback because I can't go fucking live. This nigga gonna kill me. So I send it. I send this shit to Dog and AY call. He like, well, that shit hard. And he was like, maybe that shit sound like that should be the title of the song or the album. My story got stories. And I was like, bing bong, bing, like light bulb. And shout out to AY. You know what I'm saying? We came up with motherfucking My Story Got Stories.
Do you both? I asked both of y'all. Do y'all have like favorites? Like, what's your favorite song on the album right now at the current moment?
Damn. Probably My Story's Got Stories. Probably My Story's Got Stories.
You got My Story Got Stories?
Yeah, probably My Story's Got Stories is my favorite one.
These are all my babies.
Who's your favorite kid, dog?
Like, you know, like if I'm coaching right now, right? If I'm coaching, and I've been coaching all fucking summer, bro, and this one motherfucking ball player showing up to play, and he's showing up, and it's touching my heart. It's dope. It's Dope Boy, but that ain't my favorite right now. My favorite one is Ask the Plug. You know what I'm saying? Hurry up and buy.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Ask the Plug for runs. He gave me a drink. Now I'm married to the game.
And I hate that bitch.
It's for my niggas that didn't write a tell. For the kids that visit their dad in jail. Yeah, that's that one right there.
Which song do you say this is an all-inclusive tour, or this is an all-inclusive inviter to Rikers Island? What song is that?
That's
My
my
Story
story.
That's My Story. That's what. Crazy, crazy.
I was really talking about, man, my lady. Just when you got one of them ride or dies, man, that'll hit the road with you. You know, stuff, whatever. You know, just down for you. That's what that song kind of led from. You know, they want to know if I'm a man or not. My mouth dropped when she came with the 10 in spots. Her walk mean, eyes green like shamrocks. She loves shrimp fried rice, like chops. I'm from Plymouth Road. We send lows using you. She just drove. She'll be home before her dinner cold. But back on the road when her dinner cold. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that shit kind of came from. Just like trapping with your partner. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy, though.
You know what's impressive? Your voice sounds exactly the same as it does on records. When you do that, like when you start rapping on here, you sound exactly like how you do on records.
Oh yeah, that's how it be. That's what I mean. That's me.
Your voice really is an instrument.
Yeah, I have mastered what I was trying to do with this motherfucker. Like, you know, like the great ones, Russell Thompson Jr. from Stylistic, Philip Payton. You know what I'm saying? You know, them the falsettos, the tenors. You know, I'm trying to place myself and be influential and rap the way I do it. I ain't trying to be like nobody.
Hey, I was supposed to interview him. If I can ever interview him, I don't know if he can still sing or not, but imagine you and him on a song.
Russell Thompson Jr.?
Yes.
Right. Be amazing.
That'd be crazy.
Be amazing.
His voice is nuts.
That's where White as Rain come from.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly where it come from him. You're as right as rain. Something in a flower, sweet as marmalade. Give me that way. That nigga be blown. It'll be nobody ever sound like him.
No.
Ever, bro. That's where my father, boy, we used to be up all night getting whoopings, standing up and shit. He playing top. Listen, take y'all ass to sleep. You make me feel like we go to sleep crying. But no, man, stylistics is a big part of what I do. Like, I don't know. I'm just telling people the truth. I wanted to be that in rap. You know what I'm saying? Be a different voice like that. And that's where that's where that shit come from, bro. Blue Magic, too. Hey, we was raised off Blue Magic, too.
Yeah. No, you was singing your ass off on "You're as white as rain." You was singing your ass off on that right there. So I like that. I like that a lot. And
Now
it's
you reverted to the streets. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking up the game.
Can't hustle that way.
I can't hustle that way. Yeah.
I hope a lot of
You're
people.
as right.
I hope everybody else is impressed with me because, like I said, once again, not that I thought like it was a lot of stuff going on with your voice, but you sound exactly the same, like exactly the same.
Yeah, I don't even think like I can yell. Like that's crazy. When I used to coach, I didn't yell. I just hold the shit out of them. Show them love and everything. Oh, you softer than a motherfucker. Man, get the fuck up. Like but I can't yell. Like if I yell, I would probably lose my voice. Like on some grizzly shit. Like, I think I yell and be motherfucking damn near screaming and shit. I don't know. It's just how certain expressions. That's how I come with it. You know. 'Cause I don't know, bro. It's hard to explain this shit. That's the voice.
So you revert a lot of stuff back to coaching and football, and I feel like it's only right that I have to ask about the Lions. How you feel about the Lions right now, man?
Oh man, we balling. You know, we've been waiting for years. It's all love, man. But the coach is great. When you coaching like that, man, you got the players run through the wall for you. You know what I'm saying? They got a plan. You know, and shit on some real shit. They got better up front. You know what I'm saying? The offensive line is we've been waiting for this shit. You know what I'm saying? We got some thoroughbreds like St. Brown. Golf got something to prove. You know, he was traded. He went to the Super Bowl as a rookie. Got traded for Matthew Stafford. He could go back and win the Super Bowl. So that was beautiful to see him win this weekend. Man, the defense. You got Aaron Glenn was a Pro Bowler. It's just a lot of real shit I can see as a coach watching the Lions. It's really a Cinderella story, but really out the mud, really grinding for that shit for real. So shout out to the Lions, man. They really playing good fucking football, bro.
And it's funny because you speak about coaching. I had a hard week this week, man. Or last week I had a hard week, man. I'm not a Jacksonville Jaguar fan at all. I'm a Patriot fan. So a nigga when Bill when the nigga parted ways, it was niggas calling me. I was like, bro, I need this day to myself. You know, I don't
So
even
hold
want to talk
on,
to nobody
I
right
ain't
now.
even
Man.
hip. I ain't hip. Bill Belichick did.
Bill Belichick is now not a part of the Patriots anymore, man.
See, what's gonna happen is Bill Belichick did all his accolades as a fucking head coach. He might retire. He might go be somebody GM. But what he gonna go do for real? That's gonna fuck up the whole league, and it's gonna be a problem. He gonna go be somebody defensive coordinator.
Mm.
And when he gonna just be somebody defensive coordinator and just worry about them 11 motherfuckers on defense, he gonna be a problem. So if Aaron Glenn get his job somewhere else, we'd love to have him.
The idea that I seen
Yo,
float,
Mom, man.
the idea I
Oh,
see floating
for
out
real.
there is Cowboys might get rid of their coach and them boys might mess around and get Bill Belichick. So
That's what it's looking like. Either, yep, I would believe so. Them or even Philly, shit.
yeah, that was embarrassing last night. Yeah, you're right. That was pretty bad. So I can see that.
But you know what? Philly hurt, man. I was really hoping Philly won so we can play them hurt and shit. They was hurt. The quarterback was banged up. The fucking receiver out. You know, they did what they could. But
Yep.
the Lions about to go to the motherfucking NFC Championship. I hope Green Bay beat San Francisco. Even though I fuck with San Fran heavy, they got a fucking squad. But I'm just saying, if I want the Lions to have a better chance, I would rather them play Green Bay than San Fran.
Right.
But when we can get to the Super Bowl, shit, I need to go jump on FanDuel right now.
Y'all play the y'all playing the Bucks?
Yep. Saturday we play the Bucks Sunday at 4.
Yep.
Got you. Well, shit, man. I'm very anticipatory to see where that goes. I had no idea you coached football, and like you were saying, Skilla Baby was a quarterback. That's crazy. You so you really pull a lot from that though. You really pull out from your coaching and apply it to the way that you do music, right?
Yeah, because you gotta answer to the media with respect with anybody. You know, this shit is a team ball game. You can't do this shit by yourself. You know, everything I learned for football really helped me with this shit. Even different type of people. Everybody on the team ain't gonna be some real ass nigga. It's gonna be some whole ass niggas on the team. Or, not saying no whole ass nigga on the team. I'm just saying like different people that don't fuck with you
Yeah.
or that you need to fuck with you. And it's just you got to know how to carry yourself, man. Football definitely blessed me in different ways for sure. And I met a lot of people, going through that shit and helping people and shit. It's just really a different way you can help community. You know what I'm saying? It helped me as a person. You know what I'm saying? When I was fucked up in life, you know what I'm saying? And I was hustling and coaching and shit,
Mm.
not trying to figure it out. Fuck it, trying to be a dad too. But it's just a part of life, especially in Detroit, for real. Football and I play little league football. I have mentors. You know what I'm saying? I did the same thing they did with other kids. Kids got scholarships. Kids, learn values and morals. There's been some ill niggas too. Even when I played, but yeah, football, man. It's a, it's, a, it's like it's a guider for me, dog. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, for sure. Like I said, that's a I'm always interested in how people can like kind of find a parallel between like their sports background and fuse it in between like music or acting or comedy. That's always interesting to me. But yeah, man, I don't want to keep you niggas for too long, man. If there's anything else y'all boys got to say, man, let it be known, man.
Shit. Y'all niggas go to bruiserwolf.com, get some merch, get some vinyl. Shit.
My
Shit.
story's got stories
Look at
out now.
my stories got stories out right now. Shit. Go get that Young Black and Poor off Danny Brown shit. Quantra, nigga, go get Danny shit. Fuck with the movement, you know?
I appreciate you boys for stopping by. This is by far one of my favorite albums I feel like of the decade so far, and I can't wait to hear what you niggas gonna cook up next, both of y'all individually and collectively. And for anybody watching right now, if you haven't heard the album, please go listen to it. And until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play, and you holla at your boy.